to 096, and I'm gonna see if I can get it tuned just a little bit better there. Witch Doctor, go ahead.
I'm using 5 mm bushcraft on the vertical pointing northeast. Compass bearing here is 0 degrees off northeast, so it's not a big station there.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. You said you're on a vertical side. I'm on a flat side element. I'm on a flat side 4 element, right around, not maybe 2 to 3 miles away from 096 there. And I appreciate the context. Say you're down by Villas Wayne there. Go ahead. Well, Witch Doctor, I don't know what happened there, but I'm going to stand back and see if we can get this connection completed. On World Radio 1151, World Radio 1151, still standing by.
Yeah, can you queue it line to 27415? 201, can you queue it line 27415? To the top? 27415, okay, just... Alright, yeah, I'm inside it. What happened? He cannot transmit on the zeros there, buddy? I'm not exactly sure, but I figured there was a few stations by the frequency there. That station was getting, that frequency was getting a little busy, and I figured this might be a little bit easier for him to adjust his filter. Okay, alright. World Radio, I forgot his number there. Question mark, you still on frequency?
Yeah, Roger, Roger. I'm still here. Just trying to make sure I can get it all tuned in there, Roger.
Hey, well, you're right smack bang on frequency there. I'm hearing you very, very loud indeed there, bud.
Roger that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I just was sitting back on 096, gave me a line and told me I was up on 27430 talking with some people up there out of California. They told me to come down here and make this connection, and I really appreciate it. You giving me a very, very good signal. It's just hard to believe that you're across the water there, QSL.
Yeah, well, come back with your numbers there. I forgot your numbers there.
It's World Radio 1151. Person was Don, Delta Oscar November, Akron, Ohio.
Okay, World Radio 1152, QSL?
1151 there, Roger.
Okay, got you down there in the log there, Mr. Dunn. Yeah, well, very, very, very good copy on you there. I'm just using 50 watts off my Kenwood there. I'm not using it. I don't use a lot of power. I depend on my antenna there. I'm shooting off a 5-element bushcraft on the vertical, and it's pointing northeast. I think they're about 30 degrees off north there, yes, sir?
Yeah, Roger that. Crisscross 5 elements on a vertical. I'm on a 5-element flat side. And I'm going about basically eastbound, south, couple of clicks east. And yeah, you're giving me a tremendous signal. And you only say you're only 150 watts. I'm not far from you. I think I've got about maybe about 100 more than that one running up here there, Roger.
Yes. Well, the Kenwood can put out about 100 watts there. It's a modified Kenwood there, the CS 2000X there. It's one that is modified. And the audio and everything else there, so everything is matched there, QSL.
Yeah, Roger. Well, you sure enough have a good, nice system, station set up there, and like I said, you're on the Kenwood. I'm on a RCI, and like I said, I'm right in the smack of not housing development, but right in residential area. I got a couple of trees right by me, but I'm up a good height. It seems to be making it well. The way my beam is pointing now, I got clear skies all the way down So yeah, it's doing a good, wonderful job up here, and I appreciate the contact. And I'm gonna put it back on the side and see if there's another local station. But 096, I appreciate him giving me the information to come down here and make this connection with you there, QSL.
Yes, well, okay, fine business here, done. Nice to make the contact there with you, another World Radio member there, way up in Ohio there, the Buckeye State there. But tell me something, do you guys have any restrictions as regards to heights of antenna where you live there? Go ahead.
Yes, if you're not I believe it is. If you're not an operator with a ticket, I think you're limited to 30, 35 to 40 feet. But some other 12 they go higher. But I believe there is a regulation, but it's not really highly enforced here that much. There, Roger.
Okay. Yes, sir. All right, well, it's the same down here on the island. There's no regulations there, except you go beyond 75 feet. When you get up to 75 feet, you got to put a red light at the top of the mast there. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger that on a red light. I can understand above 70 feet. Yeah, we very rarely go that high. I know I would not go that high, but yeah, because I believe it takes us off into another wavelength. But yeah, but I'm like right now I'm like 45 to the boom. I am like 45 feet from the ground to the boom on my ground on my flat side there on 5 elements, and it seems to be working real fine for me. I've made long distance connections and all down in the New Zealand, Australia. Tried to make today was another one out there in South America. I mean not South America, South Africa. I didn't make that connection because it was so quickly. It was in and out. But I've had pretty good connections on my height on my tower and my radio and setup, and I try to use as bare minimum as possible there, QSL.
Yeah, QSL. Well, I got a friend there. He's an operator there also, and his rig is 75 feet, from the ground there, the mast, my goodness, 75 feet, and, he has, I think, a 12-element beam at the top there, and he's living close to the shoreline, almost on the shoreline there, just about a couple hundred feet from the shoreline. So, the kind of noise he would make there from the southern part of the island there. So if you think I'm making noise, you should hear 321 there on the coastline there. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger that on 321 on a 12-element, a couple of 100 feet off the coastline. Yeah, I can imagine that must be must be a real well set up operation there, and I can imagine the signal he would give us up here. But like I said, you're giving me a wonderful signal up here with the 5-element crisscross on a vertical side, and it's sounding excellent. I mean, you're giving me an S7 up to S10 on the modulation. It's doing wonderful to hear there, QSL.
QSL. Well, I'm running a video game right now here with our conversation, so I got the video running here. 096, you on my Facebook contact?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And what I would do is, if you want to give him your Facebook information, you can, or I can do it for you. If you don't mind, and he can send you a friend request, and that way he can watch the video game. Good stuff.
Yes, no problem at all. Yes, I want you to do the needful there, so you can pass in my Facebook, information there, and so he can get in on the video games there. My goodness. All right. I there for just about an hour or so. Put up one that I did with the national musical instrument of the island there, the steel band there. I don't know if you know about the steel band. Music, they take an old oil drum and they beat it out, and they carve notes, musical notes on it there. The bass, the tenors, and the mid-range and so forth. And steel band will sound like the London Philharmonic Orchestra, guys.
Go.
Roger that on the steel drum. That is classic, man. That is the music that represents the Caribbean. what you guys said. I had a debate up here with someone on how you said it, the Caribbean, the Caribbean, but yeah, that's a steel drum sound. Give it up.
Yes, yes, well, it's indigenous to Trinidad and Tobago. It's the national instrument. It was, designed by the early guys there in Trinidad. So they made the steel band there, and somebody from Japan, they patented there for sure. So it was developed here. And it was associated with the Bad Boys. The Bad Boys were members of the
Venezuela.
band there, boys.
I just got finished talking to him. Now he's going to send us a video gate when I'm taking out. He's sending us a video gate on Facebook where I can watch my signal down in Venezuela.
You dedicated your life as a teacher to teaching people.
So you talk to South Africa?
It's always a good deal.
You got a marker, you said?
With these steel bands there in the capital city of Port of Spain there.
Yeah, I might have to get this location. He's down here somewhere. Is he on this side or this side? I'm not sure.
Inside
Look
the
over there, you
band,
see Venezuela?
while they're moving along the street playing the music, and when
That's South America. Go
the
straight
steel
up.
band meets
This
Okay,
side.
South America
the clashes,
and Venezuela.
Okay, go. That's right here then.
You're right at the center. It's probably the orange.
Oh, right there, yeah.
I wanted to play
So I'm a
the band
market.
in my
Straight up.
days there, in my
So,
teens
right there,
there. My father, he never allowed me to play the band.
And then South Africa too.
No, South Africa's over to the right.
While I was
South America, right. So South Africa is like down here. You ain't get the South Africa right here. Look, yes, at the very end.
He never allowed me to.
Put it on. Put a dot.
Let's
put a dot on the circle.
Wow, that's quite a story there. Wow.
Now you need to talk to Australia, which you did already.
No, we're waiting for Australia now.
Oh, okay.
See, but listen here and here.
You need Japan.
It's hard. See how you can't hardly hear me now? But you're hearing there, don't you?
Uh-huh.
That's why you was hearing it. And
Alright, yeah. I gotta go get these coffee that gave me the money for.
001, everything, the conditions are kind of changing on us. The propagation is falling out. So I'm going to go ahead and clear with you. I'm going to get with John and give him that Facebook information. That way he can access your Facebook account. You know, send you a friend request. That way he can access your Facebook account. Hey, Phil, take care. 73, always a pleasure on this day, and look forward to hearing from you in a very near future for sure. 73096, Ohio, U.S. of A. is listening.
Philip, if you're still around, World Radio 1151 is running a video gate also, and as soon as I make that friendly request, I will be posting this video gate of the whole conversation that we just had. 001, have a good day, have a good evening. 73rd, World Radio 1151, World Radio 1151, Ohio, USA. We're back on the side. I'm closing the gate.